Hello Spider Peeps. Well, what have we got today? Yeah, it's an alley haul, isn't it? So I'm getting ready for the time I have during the holiday season to mess about with things. Spidermaf's very busy at the moment. Whether I actually get a chance to do this, I don't know. But here's alley haul, and this was so big that it came in about 3 different deliveries in 2 different carriers. Maybe you'll enjoy this. Not a huge amount of electronic stuff in it, but let's see. All right, so where should we start? Oh yeah, let's start here. This is something that I mentioned on the last video, I think. That was hard getting that out. So this is a new set of spider specs to help me with my spider senses. This looks quite little actually. I hope it fits around my massive spider head. So when I was doing that clock, our video's been quite popular. Yeah, when I was making this clock the other day, I realised that I'd had to throw away my special specs. So I'm hoping these will work the same. These are different model from the last ones I had. They've got some LEDs in it to illuminate. No batteries. Let's hope that's 2035. It looks like it could be. We'll have a look at that in a minute. It looks a bit like a spider, doesn't it, as well? Oh, no. AA. 3 of them. Hiding behind this rubber bit. Spidey. Yeah, so this goes on my head, and amazingly it does fit. And then these things will clip on it to give me special Quantel mode, sir. Move your head closer to the object. Anyone get that quote? All right, maybe I'll do a point of view vision on this, but let's put this on. I can't demo this, can I? Anyway, yeah, hopefully this will work quite well. This looks well more medical than my other pair. They're a bit more compact as well, so that's good. I can't review these. It feels well made and it's nice. The other ones were a bit bigger than this, so hopefully water shouldn't go on these and it shouldn't ruin my batteries. But I mean, this is a cave. Yeah, that will enhance Spidey's spider vision. I don't call myself Spidey. That will enhance Spidermaf's spider vision. But let me just check how much they were from Ali. Of course, whenever you post something like this, they change the prices anyway. So as a guide price, yeah, they were about £9. Not bad. Not bad for £9 there. They feel really nice quality. A little strap there that I can put around my head as well. So that's link in the description for those. So I've got to find somewhere in the spider cave to keep them now. Actually, this is the big one. Let's just get this out of the way first. These are some bags for putting filament in. So when you buy your 3D filament, it normally comes vacuum packed like this, which is fine. And you obviously break the seal of that. But if I want to change this and not use this filament for a while, after I've used half of it, let's say, I'll put it into one of the bags. So this is just an empty reel at the moment, but I mean, do I really need to show you this? So your half-used filament goes in there, you seal it up, you put some desiccant in there, maybe silica gel, do not eat. And then I use my little vacuum pump I've got to suck the air out of it. These were about £4.37 for 10 bags, so worth ordering when I was doing an alley order anyway. I'm definitely having problems getting all these on the desk. Hey, spot the merch. Let me know in the comments if you can work out where this merch was from. Okay, these are a strange thing I saw. I have my concerns about these. This is a Tingsy. All right, so there's 2 mysterious bottles of more Tingsy. And I think this is supposed to be I don't know if you can see that. There's some moisture in there. I'm a little bit scared about this. I'm not sure exactly what this is made of. Yeah, there's some little water droplets in. I have my theory what this is. You got any ideas? Stop the video now and just put a comment in. See whether you can guess what it is. I mean, I know nobody ever does that. I know everybody watches it and then goes back in and puts the comment in. But anyway, do that. It's fine. That's a bit wet as well. I'm just going to smell it. Doesn't have a characteristic smell. What this is for is to make your alley haul parcels anonymous. Now, whether this will work, I don't know. This will probably fill me with some evil chemicals, but it works. It's got to be bleach, hasn't it? It doesn't smell like bleach. I don't know what it smells like. It just smells of soap, washing up liquid. But yeah, the idea of this is, and you'll see I've bought a couple of things that are to do with that. So sometimes when you get alley haul stuff or you get a delivery off someone, this sort of anonymizes it a little bit. I mean, obviously I showed you on there and you can see the lettering you can still see on here is on the label underneath. Which is the instructions about it, so you can still see some that's coming through now. But yeah, it's interesting but a little bit scary, because what is it made of? I mean, if you see a massive Stranger Things size gaping hole to the upside down in here later on in the video, you know that this is made out of aliens' acid for blood. I don't know, I'm not sure what it is. If my fingers fall off later on, you'll know what it is. It seems to have even ate its own label. Yeah, but I wanted to play with that. And I shall probably just put it somewhere and never talk about it again. That was £1.42 for 2 bottles and a little spray pen. If I wasn't scared of it, it might be quite a clever thing. All right, what was in this? This is on a similar theme. So this is just some refill ink for another roller that I've got in here somewhere, which is also to hide addresses on labels. So I think I had one of these in a previous alley video. When I was looking for replacement ink for it, I quite like these little ink cartridges that come with that are in like little bulbs. I could only buy those with this one. So let's have a look at this. And they usually have some like weird writing on it, like many things typed over each other. So let's try that. Let's see whether this works. See, that works quite well for obscuring it, yeah, for these videos, but puts a tarry mess over everything. Well, I've got some more tarry mess to use in another video. So that pack was about £3, £2.50, £3. But it comes charged and I can refill it as many times as I want now. May as well do this one now I'm here, hadn't I? So what's this? All right, so this looks like something I've used on the channel before as well. Some bamboo LED lamps. I mean, not just for bamboo stuff. You 3D print a lamp that goes on this, but this was a little bit different than the other one. The other ones that I've had have just been single colour. Let's see what this one does when I light into it. So that's now going through lots of different colours, as you can probably just see. Bit of flickering there. So purpley, whitey, going into red. So that's different from the other one, that it does different colours. So I like that. That's a nice blue. It's looking a bit weird on that. So that one was, yeah, so that one was £2.50 as well, and it comes with a little remote control, which may or may not work. It may or may not have a battery in it. So quite a nice thing to put under a light or put into something you've 3D printed. There's loads of stuff on Maker World that use these pucks, aluminium back as well. That's pretty good. I like that a lot.
I like it a lot.
Okay, what next? So this is very different, and I've hinted in previous videos about something that this is going to be used for. So I'm just going to open this and let me know in the comments what you think this is going to be for. All right, so there we go. What do you reckon, Spider Peeps? What do you think that's for? It's made out of carbon. let me know in the comments below if you know what Spidermaf bought that for. I can't find the price of that one. It's not in my app, so maybe I bought it from somewhere else. I think that was about £6. This is just some shimmery glitter to go in some of my resin stuff, which I will put at one point at the end of a video, probably not this one. But yeah, so that's just some glittery bit. They're not expensive, probably about 60p or 90p. Again, just something that I tend to order when I'm ordering other things. This might be, this is a Chameleon one, yeah. So that will give different colours on, depending on how the light falls, it will show a different colour. All right, that was £1.14 actually, a little bit more expensive. While we're on the subject of mica, again for resin, I've bought 2 of these boxes before and I'm using them quite a lot in resin stuff. And this seems like a good place to buy them from. Let me just find the price for you. Yeah, so these are about sometimes they're about £3 each, but you get six bottles in there and you get a lot in the bottle. So these are all greens. So if I'm doing frogs, it's quite good. So see, like that's green, and then there's a much darker green there. Different greens to use, so I can do different underwater themes of the stuff that I do. Do octopuses as well as frogs. Yeah, so that's it. And I think these are the same, but these are metallic. Yeah, so I think these are better value. This is what's that, £2.90 for 3. So these are about, if these are £3 for 6, these are about 50p each, aren't they? And look at how much difference you get. So compared to that one, which you probably only get a couple of grams. I mean, this is light anyway. But yeah, these metallics as well are really come out really nice when you mix those with resin. So these are the brand in this little mica powders box that I'm really enjoying. So if you're into resin, have a look at that on Ali. That seems to be a really good way to buy it, cheap way to buy it. So this was a bit more expensive. This was about £30. I'd seen it on Instagram, but on Instagram it was about £60. I think this might be something that I'll use for my recording of stuff. So this is just an external SSD case. It's a real small one. It uses, I think they're called 2230 M2 SSD chips. So this doesn't come with the chip, because obviously you want to set it, you want to buy what you want on it. So on Black Friday, a massive box and this teeny little thing in it. And it's the fact that it was teeny that got me really interested. What's that? But I did like this because it was so small. Very small. Okay, made by Sharge. They do another one as well that fits on the mag lock at the back of your phone, which I thought was quite good, but I don't have an Apple phone that I use, so I don't have that mag lock stuff on it. What else have we got? We've got a very nice USB cable. Let's hope that's a really fast USB cable. I mean, it needs to be. This is like a silicon case for it, so it goes in there. So the idea is that this connects to your phone. I mean, what's going to happen if I just take my phone now and connect it to it? Will that work? Probably won't. It might not even fit in the case. Let's use the cable. Yeah, so it's an extension cable that goes in there. That goes in there. That's not going to light up probably because there's no disc in it. I'm going to go and find an M2 drive for this. I did buy one in Black Friday because I thought that was cheap, but that's not part of the Ali haul. But yeah, look, it's got a little, got a fan in it as well. I think this might be pretty good. This might be clever. Okay, so I've got this 1 terabyte. Wow, I thought I'd only bought a 500 one. I must have been feeling especially rich. So I don't normally buy Acer. I'd normally buy Western Digital or sometimes Samsung Evo. I just wanted to experiment a little bit. So how does this come apart? There's a little lock button there. Will that open it? Click. That's, oh, that might be on and off. No lock. Oh, this is nice and tactile. This is. Let's pop that in there gently, and it's got the little rubber bung in there. There we go. This is magnetic. Look, see that? That's quite cool. I like this. This is a beautiful little piece of tech, this is. Okay, so we've got the card in, so let's try plugging some power in and see what it does. Oh, blue light, that was good. And then the little fan is going like Billy-O on the back. Well, that's good. Having something to cool it down is really good, especially when it's in such a small little package. Unsupported Sharge USB drive. Tap to set it up in a supported format. Okay, so this has been recognised by the phone, but I'm not going to format it on the phone. I'm going to format this on a PC or on my Mac to begin with, to just make sure it's a more standard format, and then I'll plug it into the phone afterwards. But that gives me a additional terabyte. I think when I'm traveling, having a really small little USB drive to just dump my rushes on when I video things is going to be really useful. So that's why I bought that. So quite a cool little thing that is. I really, really like this. All right, I don't really think I'm going to be able to get all of this Ali haul on the table at once. But yeah, quite a productive Ali haul, and definitely some things I'll be playing with when I'm on holiday from work in the next few weeks. You never know, you'll probably see some of these in videos later on. Okay, hope you enjoyed this video. Take care everyone. I'll see you next time. Bye.